Clinton staffers frantic call 911 from Chappaqua home as Hillary's nowhere to be found. By Rebecca Dossier, Politics U.S. News for MadWorldNews.com. Bill and Hillary Clinton's Chappaqua, New York home was swarming with first responders after a frantic 911 call came from staffers inside the house. What the police and fire department discovered on the scene shocked them, and the Clintons were nowhere to be found. As the DOJ reopens Hillary's email scandal and is investigating the illegal Uranium One deal, it looks like Hillary set a plot in motion to cover her tracks once again. A mysterious fire broke out inside Hillary's Chappaqua home, and it got so out of control that 911 was called by frantic staffers as Hillary was nowhere to be found, reports said. What's more, this was no ordinary fire. In fact, the Metro reported Clinton spokesman Nick Merrill was keen to play down the news reports on the severity of the incident. He tweeted, "This report is wrong and creating much hysteria." This report is wrong and creating much hysteria. Yes, a small fire broke out in the Secret Service facility today on Clinton property in a building not connected to their home. Fire was put out. Local fire department responded. The Clintons were not home. Except the report was not wrong. The fire engulfed part of the guest house close to the main house, and it was a pretty big deal as indicated by photos that show the level of response by the police and fire department. The report adds the blaze damaged a bedroom in a guest house turned security facility close to the couple's main residence in Chappaqua, New York. Other reports said it was a wood fire, and clearly the Clintons are thwarting any info getting out about what might have started it. It's strange that it was located and confined to one bedroom in part of the security facility, which has many Americans on social media wondering whether that was where old Hillary kept her server and other sensitive documents that she might not want the DOJ and FBI to see. The Daily Wire reports a sheriff's deputy ambulance and at least 3 fire trucks responded to the call at the 5,232 square foot home, which sits on just over an acre of land. The fire, which began on the second floor, reportedly knocked down two-time failed presidential candidate Hillary Clinton, although no injuries were reported. Police will not be releasing any more information regarding the fire, thanks to the Clintons keeping this all a big mystery. The home was purchased in 1999 for $1.7 million. This section of the property was to be used as her office away from the White House when she won the presidency. Oh, how convenient. Her office that she used, and you wonder the fire started there. Okay. The fire comes on the heels of the DOJ and FBI turning up the heat on Hillary as the GOP, House, and Senate Intel committees demanded new investigations into her email scandal, the Uranium One deal, and her role in obtaining and using the infamous bogus Russian dossier. The Hillary Clinton campaign and the Democratic National Committee helped fund research that resulted in a now famous dossier containing allegations about President Trump's connections to Russia and possible coordinating between his campaign and the Kremlin. People familiar with the matter said, reported the Washington Post. We now know Hillary was the one colluding with the Russians, and the one who helped have this XMI5 guy, Christopher Steele, write the entire fake dossier. Hillary and the DNC then worked with the deep state Obama holdovers at the FBI and DOJ to frame Trump and set him up, pointing to the fake dossier as evidence that the president was colluding with the Russians to get elected. Now Hillary is facing her biggest test yet on January 15th, which may explain the possibility that she needed to get rid of some evidence. President Donald Trump started a sting operation a year ago with Inspector General Michael Horowitz heading the secret investigation. Inspector General Michael Horowitz's wide-ranging review of the FBI and Justice's work in the politically charged Clinton case now looms as a potential landmine for Russia's special counsel Robert Mueller, reported USA Today. For months, Horowitz's investigation, which has amassed interviews with former Attorney General Loretta Lynch, former FBI Director James Comey, and other key officials, had been grinding on in near anonymity. This is something Hillary knows will explode on January 15th, and the twice-failed presidential candidate may not have much time left. The beginning of the end for Hillary. That could end with her finally being thrown behind bars. Starts on January, and I hope it's not July, starts on January 15th. That's the date a report on the investigation into Hillary's email server is set to be delivered by Inspector General Michael Horowitz. For a year, Horowitz and his team of 500 agents have quietly moved forward on the investigation of Hillary's email scandal and the Department of Justice's mishandling of her case. They've amassed 1.2 million documents, and they're scheduled to be delivered January 15, 2018. So now we have this fire at Hillary Clinton's Chappaqua home. I'm sure it's just a coincidence since it happened while she was not there, right? What would Hillary have to hide anyway? I think she might have some evidence that Horowitz has found out about and will subpoena. And if that evidence has been burned up and destroyed, that will be pretty convenient. Then again, maybe a fire is just a fire, but we all know anything having to do with the Clintons looks suspicious. The clock is ticking to January 15th, so we will all know soon enough. How coincidental. I mean, really? Oh, really? Anybody trust this woman? No? So there we go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.